Good morning, Facebook friends. So, I'll be the first to admit I'm not great at reading big, thick books. I never seem to make time. I skim great books. I take out the gems that I need. I allow source to guide me to read this chapter, read this page, read this section. So I really appreciate little books because they're ones that I actually can get around to reading cover to cover. And one such book is this one, The Man Who Tapped the Secrets of the Universe by Glenn Clark. It's actually an ebook, and my hubby printed it out for himself and left it on the kitchen table, as he is apt to do, leave things on the kitchen table. I kind of sometimes get annoyed about that, but this time I was grateful. I happened to pick it up and start reading it the other day at breakfast, and I went, wow, there's some really powerful stuff in here. It's the story of a man named Walter Russell, who lived quite some time ago and was quite a remarkable man. And I just want to put a little quote in here, read for you. Yes, I believe sincerely that every man has consummate genius within him. Some appear to have it more than others, only because they are aware of it more than others are. And the awareness or unawareness of it is what makes each one of them into masters or holds them down to mediocrity. I believe that mediocrity is self-inflicted and that genius is self-bestowed. Every successful man I have ever known, and I have known a great many, carries within him the key which unlocks that awareness and lets in the universal power that has made him into a master. How exciting. Good morning, Patricia. How exciting to think that each of us has the potential to be genius, and it's only our own thinking that holds us limited. And I so believe that to be true from what I have seen in my own life experience, in witnessing others and in witnessing myself. Anytime I have doubted myself, I have fallen far short of what my true potential is. Yet when I have the confidence to believe in myself, I achieve much more than I may have even thought possible. And when I tap into that trust that the universe, or Soa as I refer to that, source of all, some people call it God, some people call it Great Spirit, some people call it Source. There are all sorts of names. Hello, good morning, Astrid. Looking forward to having coffee with you later. There are all sorts of names for that source of life, of that, I like to call it the grand love energy that is the source of all that we are. And when we're fully tapped into that, when we stand in that place and that power, then we have unlimited potential. And we are limited only by the belief systems that have been implanted in us by people around us from a very early age. People told us things and we latched onto it as a belief. And that word belief, if you write it out, B-E-L-I-E-F-E, there's a little word in the middle of that. It's lie. There is often a lie in the beliefs we hold, that we're not good enough, that we're not smart enough, that we're not whatever enough. Those are all lies. We're all enough. How can we not be when we are created from that source of all that is? So I encourage you to get yourself a copy of The Secrets of the Universe by Glenn Clark. And it comes from theabsolutesecret.com. And take a read. It's not exactly easy reading because it's written quite a number of years ago, like 1940s. But it is a worthwhile, not so easy read. And it's not super challenging like some older material is. It is, I found, to be very inspiring, very exciting to think that, as he says, joy and happiness are the indicators of balance in a human machine, just as a change in the familiar hum in a mechanism immediately indicates an abnormality to the practiced ear of the mechanic. An inner joyousness amounting to ecstasy is the normal condition of the genius mind. What he is saying here is that, Yes, in effect, we create our own illness by our own imbalance in our thinking. That when we're out of balance, when we're not in that place of total trust and faith and believing in the light and love that we are, it manifests as physical imbalances. We get sick, we feel unwell, we feel tired and fatigued. So it's full of exciting stuff. That's a great affirmation of what we as Shin Daoists believe. And we can all use those affirmations. It helps to keep us on the right track and keep us moving forward. So, good morning, Rhonda. Hope your ankle is going to be so much better. So I, again, encourage you, and if it's not this, pick up anything that's inspiring, that encourages you to be in that place of grace, that place of love, of trust, of faith, of belief in the goodness of humankind, belief in your own capability, and go out and do good in the world. That's what we're here for. I love you. Have a great day. Namaste. Mwah. And thank you for joining me this morning. And please share this message if you think it's of value to anyone. Thank you.